Sky.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Good Game Show. I'm your host, John Hudson. What are we doing today? Well, it's a Sunday and we're doing a new thing called Special Guest Sunday. Yeah, that means every Sunday we're going to be bringing out a new kooky old character from the world of Hangtown. I'm trying to do some local outreach, get more acquainted with the community here. I'm the proprietor, I think, of this weird vintage arcade that no one goes into, trying to drum up some business by mingling with the locals. So we're going to have a special guest on the show today. I don't know where they are. My producer went through the town database and just put his finger on a number. I don't know if this person's showing up.
Little boy!
What?
Little boy!
Oh no.
Hello!
Hello.
Can you direct me to the adults in the room? I think I'm supposed to be hosting a trivia show.
I'm an adult. I'm an adult. This is my trivia show.
No. You're 9 years old, tops.
I'm much older than 9 years old. You're humiliating me in front of my audience. What's your name?
Alistair Smythe, former National Geographic explorer.
Whoa, former. What happened?
I had a fall from grace with the organization when I tried to take all the apes home and make them my friends.
Okay, well, yeah, you can't do that. That's super messed up. Well,
they're more human than we.
No, we're human. They can't be more human than us. They're not human.
Well, that's not what my paper was about.
All right, well, I don't want to hear about your disgusting science. We have a trivia show to host. Can we do that together?
I know a lot about trivia. I'm happy to do it.
Okay, well, since you're an explorer, we're going to do a trivia show about exploration and explorers. Is that cool?
It's more than cool. It's hip.
Ugh. You make me so uncomfortable, and you smell like furniture. Okay, here's question number one. Let's get ready for it. Which is not a language that Dora the Explorer speaks on her show? English, Spanish, or Klingon? Which is not a language that Dora the Explorer speaks on her show? Nice, easy question to get things going, wouldn't you say, Alistair?
I certainly would. I know the answer in my mind.
Well, don't say it yet. There goes your time. 12 seconds to get that answer in. You ever watch Dora the Explorer?
I do. In fact, I babysat her when she was a little girl.
She's real?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's very precocious and lots of good at Uno.
Oh, well, we should get her in the Hangtown. I mean, we have all sorts of cartoons here. You get that. You live here. Folks, the answer is Klingon. Dora speaks English and Spanish. Come on, vamonos, everybody. Let's go. Come on, let's get to it. You know that we can do it. That's what she says, right?
Mm-hmm. She said it from the day she was born.
That's why she's so talented, I guess. I mean, having her own show at 3 years old, took me a lot longer than that to get this, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, took you until 8 years old.
Okay, here's question number two. Keeping it Dora style. Dora the Explorer originally aired on what television network? Nickelodeon, Comedy Central, or Spike TV? What channel did Dora the Explorer originally air on? Get those answers in, folks.
You know, I once pitched a show to the Discovery Channel.
Oh yeah? What was it going to be?
It was going to be about me hanging out with my ape friends in my basement.
Okay, what do you do with your ape friends in your basement?
We play Uno, funny enough.
That actually sounds really nice. Are they good at it?
Well, they're way better than me. They keep getting skips and reverses, and I never get a chance to play.
I think that says more about you than them. The answer is Nickelodeon. That's the channel that Dora the Explorer aired on originally, Nickelodeon, right? It's a nice show. You know, Dora has a monkey friend too, Boots. Boots the monkey.
That's true, yes.
Helps her out. Let's do question three. Alistair, would you like to take this one?
I would be delighted,
right
small
there?
child.
Oh, it's so insulting.
Question three. What animal is this? Chimpanzee, gorilla, human?
What animal is this? What animal this be? Is the question. Which one is it? Get those answers in. There goes your time. Now, you gotta know this one, right?
I do. Can I say?
It's right up your alley. We'll give it a second. Give everyone a chance to catch up. Okay, now you can say.
It's gorilla, ladies and gentlemen. Gorillas in the Mist. My old nemesis, Diane Fossey, studying those gorillas in the... Why did she leave the E off Diane? Does she think she's special? My name's Alistair, for crying out loud. I'm the one with the special name.
All right, dude.
I have a lot of scores to settle, John, and I want to do them right here, right now.
I can tell. All right. Well, we'll see how the rest of the show goes. It's time for question 4. I'm sure you're going to have something to say about this person. Jane Goodall is known for her studies of chimpanzees based in what country? Australia, Tanzania, or Russia? Is known for her study of chimpanzees based in what country? Which one? Australia, Tanzania, or Russia? There goes your time.
You know, Jane Goodall and I would often hang out on the quad at Oxford together.
Oh, that's actually really cool. That's an incredible story.
Terrific frisbee player, Jane Goodall.
Really?
People don't talk about that much.
I'm sure they wouldn't. She did a lot of other, like, more important stuff. Why would anyone know her frisbee ability?
I think it's pretty important.
Yeah, frisbee's cool. The answer is Tanzania, though. That's where she went to study those chimps. You been to Tanzania?
That's the one country in the world I haven't been to.
You've been to every
other country. Name a country I've been there.
Madagascar.
Been there.
Ireland.
I like to move it, move it.
What?
That's from that's
It's an Irish song?
It's the national anthem of Madagascar.
Okay, I don't think that's true, but someone can look it up. It's time for question 5. Which actor was the star of the first Planet of the Apes film? Rock Hudson, Charlton Heston, or Steve McQueen? 3 leading men from old Hollywood. Which one was the star? There goes your time. You see that movie, Planet of the Apes?
Planet of the Apes. Yes, I did. I've seen every movie in the Planet of the Apes franchise.
Wow, there's a lot of those movies.
There are.
You see the James Franco one?
I certainly did.
Did you like it?
I liked it. The whole time I was in the theater just shouting, "Do Spider-Man!"
He's not gonna do that, nor could he hear you. And he's not Spider-Man. He's the.
I think you're remembering that movie wrong. James Franco was Spider-Man for sure.
The answer is Charlton Heston. It's Moses himself from the Ten Commandments.
Yes.
When you saw him in the original Planet of the Apes, were you shouting, "Do Moses"?
Yes, I was. In fact, I'm a big movie yeller.
It's a horrible thing to be. You ruin it for everyone else.
Look, they're there to be entertained. I'm just helping them out the best way I know how.
Well, hey, you're fighting the good fight. Folks, it's time for question 6, which of course is going to be a little segment that we do every week on the show, Alistair. It's called Who This Guy Be? And you gotta let us know who this guy be. Is this Jules Verne, Jacques Cousteau, or Steve Zissou? Who this guy be? See this guy with his little red hat? Who this guy be? That's the question. Who this guy be? There goes your time. Now these might be some contemporaries of yours.
Oh,
no?
sure, absolutely. Jules Verne and I actually were in a creative writing class together when we were 16 years old.
No kidding. And he went on to write like 40,000 Leagues Under the Sea and all that stuff?
Yes. Although in my version, I told him, not enough leagues, Jules. It's got to be 1 million leagues at least.
I don't think the sea goes that deep.
It definitely doesn't, but I said people aren't going to read it if it's just 20,000.
Oh, well, I'm glad he didn't listen to you. Folks, the answer is Jacques Cousteau. That was Jacques Cousteau, famous French explorer, maritime researcher, you would say, right?
A hero of mine, Jacques Cousteau.
He's like you, but with the water.
Yes, with the water, he has charm, he's good on camera, he's incredible.
Bet you wish you could be him, huh?
I said, hey, wait a second.
Yeah. Let's do question 7. Which of these shows has not aired on the National Geographic TV channel?
Wicked Tuna, Dogs with Jobs, or Man vs. Wild?
Ooh. 3 funky titles for shows, wouldn't you say? There goes your time. National Geographic. Wow, what a network. I mean, I bet you wish you could have a show on there. Huh?
I certainly do. I pitched them so many times a sort of real-world style show about me and my ape friends in my basement. And every time they said, "Get out of my office, please don't come back."
Every time?
Every time, but I always came back because perseverance is important.
Well, maybe not. Maybe sometimes you should take no for an answer. The answer is Man vs. Wild. No, that is not a Nat Geo show.
No.
That is, I believe, a Discovery Channel show?
I believe so.
I think. It's definitely not Nat Geo, and that's your answer for question 7. That means it's time for question 8, which here at the Good Game Show, we call this our broccoli question, because you eat this, you do this question, then you get some of that leaderboard dessert. You know what I'm saying? You get to look at the leaderboard after and see some names on there. But first, here's that broccoli, so open up for the airplane. Here's question 8. Which edition of the Pirates of the Caribbean films is subtitled At World's End? 3rd, 4th, or 5th? They make so many of those things, huh?
They just keep making them.
Were you ever like consulted on those? I mean, with your expertise in exploration, there
Well,
goes
the
your
closest
time.
I got, I auditioned to play Captain Barbossa.
Okay.
Yes.
The
And-
Jeffrey Rush role.
The Jeffrey
right?
Rush role, but I didn't want to do the scene where it's revealed that he's a skeleton, and they said because your face looks too much like a skeleton.
It's already too close,
People
yeah.
won't know what the difference is.
Oh, well, hey, that could have changed your life, but I guess it didn't. Now you're here, and the answer is the third. That's the third Pirates of the Caribbean movie. And it was okay. They're still making them, it seems, right? Let's
Yes.
take a look at that leaderboard. There it is. Take a look at it. These are all people who have gotten all 8 questions right. They are in the running to take home the cash tonight with 4 questions left.
Yes.
Pretty cool, huh?
Yes. A bunch of college graduates, I'm sure.
Possibly. Who knows? All I know, it's time for question 9, so let's hear it. In which country can you find this view? Brazil, Norway, or South Africa? In which country can you find this view? You love a good vista, I'm sure.
I
don't you?
do. In fact, I live atop the highest peak on the Amalfi Coast.
Time's up. Wow, that's incredible.
Yes.
And you split time between there and Hangtown, I guess?
Yes, I do, yes. My villa in Hangtown is just all windows all going around, so I have a view no matter where I am in the house.
How do you have all this money?
What?
You have so much money. How do you have it? You
Well,
seem
from
so
my-
incompetent and disgraced.
From my years of exploring, John, I plundered many a ship in my time.
Oh, you're an imperialist, aren't you?
Chests of gold that are rightfully mine.
Goodness gracious. Your answer is Norway. Those are some fjords, baby. That was from visitnorway.com. Love the fjords. I'm always pining for the fjords. You know me. It's time for question 8. Alistair, you want to give this one a go?
I would be honored.
Or question 10. Here's question 10.
Little boy, which of these is not a title that David Attenborough has at the end of his name? PhD, FRSGS, or CBE?
Which one? Which one does he not have at the end of his name? There goes your time. Well, we should really say Sir David Attenborough as well, right? I believe he's knighted.
That would, absolutely we should, although it's just easy to get a knighthood these days. Everybody's got
Then why
one.
don't you have one?
Well, I met the Queen once at a party for Mick Jagger, and I didn't know she was the Queen, and I stepped on her shoe as I was.
You didn't
walking
know the
by.
Queen was the Queen?
I am all over the world,
She's the
John.
Queen!
I'm sure I was born in England, but I spend so much time out there I can't be caught up in the lives of the monarchs.
We get it. You love to travel. Oh, cool. Well, the answer is PhD. David Attenborough does not have a PhD. He does have a CBE, which is a commander of the British Empire, and an FRSGS, which stands for the Fellow of the Royal Society of something something. Or what do you think FRSGS stands for?
Far, rad, sick, guy, sick.
I don't think that's it. Let's move on to question 11, though. Here we go. The Wild Thornberrys TV show featured voice acting from a member of which band? Red Hot Chili Peppers, U2, or Genesis?
Ooh.
Some rock and roll bands. You
Yes,
like rock
indeed.
and roll?
I love it.
There goes your time. Wild Thornberrys aired on Nickelodeon, of course, just like Dora, right? From 98 to 2004. Had Nigel Thornberry.
Yes.
Was my
Nigel
accent
Thornberry.
offensive to you?
Not at all, John. It was a terrific try, and maybe one day when you turn 10, you'll have the vocal pipes to pull that thing off.
So much older than that. I have a job.
You wish.
Oh, I do. Folks, the answer is the Red Hot Chili Peppers. The Flea from the Red Hot Chili Peppers voices Donnie in the Wild Thornberrys. Can you believe that?
I can.
I mean, I'm surprised they didn't get Bono or Phil Collins in there. But no, it was Flea from RHCP. That's your answer for question 11, folks. Let's take a look at that leaderboard. There is one last look before we go into that final question. Alistair, how you feeling? How's it been going for you so far?
John, I haven't felt this alive since Jane Goodall and I were playing Frisbee in the park at Oxford.
Wow, that sounds like it was such a nice time for you.
It certainly was. I was young, I was vital, I had more hair than this.
Well, and you have a lot right now. I mean, it sounds like it's all been downhill since those good old days.
This is
huh?
really the only thing I've got going for me, yes.
Cool. Well, hey, only way from rock bottom is up. Let's do our final question of today's show. It's time for question 12. We are going to roll a clip for you, then ask you a question about it. So let's roll that clip, baby. All right, what is this character's last name? Fievel, McMouse, or Mouskowitz? What is this character's last name? Which one is it? Which one is it? What's the answer? Get it in. There goes your time. You ever see this movie?
Yes.
An American Tale, right? Fievel goes west.
Yes, indeed.
It's a great tale of exploration, both of the physical world and finding yourself, you know, finding
indeed.
happiness.
It's also very practical advice. If you're feeling stuck wherever you are in life, just go west. Just get a compass from an Army-Navy store, look at the west arrow, and go that way.
That seems way too vague to be actually helpful to anyone else.
That advice has made my entire career. Anywhere I am, I just go west. And then I find some chimpanzees, and all of a sudden Jane Goodall's the hero.
Well, folks, that's the advice. Choose to follow it if you want to. But the answer to this question is that guy's name is Fievel Mouskowitz. He comes all the way from what might be a mousy version of Russia to America. Fievel Mouskowitz. That's your answer for the final question of today's show. We have some winners today. Let's hear it for them. Yeah, baby. There we go. Alistair's happy. Happy to see these people winning some prizes.
Yes, the idea that anyone around me is winning anything is a dream.
Wow. Oh, that is bleak, man. That is bleak. Well, thanks for joining us, Alistair. It's been nice to get to know you.
It was my pleasure.
I'll hope to see you around at the local Hangtown General Store, Hangtown Mall, etc. Hey, come play some of these video games sometime, maybe?
Oh, I would be delighted.
Yeah.
I was an ace at Donkey Kong in my day, and that's where I got the idea to make apes my friends.
Oh, wow. It all came full circle, folks. Thanks for playing today. We'll be back tomorrow with yet another good game show here at 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific. Specifically, this has been a pretty good game show, wouldn't you say?
I had a great time.
Yeah.
I think it was very good.
And these guys have been such a good little game show audience.
Very impressive.
And folks, give it up for Alistair. It's been a good game show guest. Yeah, we'll be back every day, obviously, but next Sunday as well, we will have another special guest. Who could it be? I don't know. All sorts of kooky characters. We'll find out. Alistair, let's get out of here. You were talking about flossing earlier,
I would love
right?
to floss now, John.
Why do you like this so much?
It's something that I never do to my teeth that I love to do when I dance.
Okay, well, that's our show today, folks. Thanks for playing. We'll see you next time. Bye.